have to admit I'm a little intimidated. I've never done CrossFit before. I dance, so I should be doing more strengthening and exercise like that, but I don't do as much as I should. So I'm a little bit intimidated about today, but so I'm really just gonna try my best and see if I'm strong enough to be able to do this. Because I know that I'm not the strongest one in the bunch, I decided I look the cutest.
Coming back into this kind of arena, I feel a little bit scared because the last time I did it, it hurt a bit in my shoulder. So as you all know, I have a shoulder injury and there are some movements I can't do when it comes to CrossFit. So mas intensive kasi ito sa weights, conditioning, it's more of carrying heavy stuff.
I expect to be really tired. Expect to be really exhausted. I expect to be pushed. Some of the workouts that they do in CrossFit, I've done with other programs. So, because CrossFit per se is a combination of so many other workouts. So, I've done some of them. So, I expect that all of us are going to be really pushed today, although I know the challenges are not going to be as tough as what the clients do, hopefully.
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good, but really nervous. My friends have tried it, and they have horror stories, but I think I can do it. I mean, they're not athletes in college, so hopefully that gives me an advantage. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about trying something new. I'm excited about seeing how CrossFit is, so I can either tell my friends that they're right or that they're so wrong. So hopefully they're wrong because I love telling people off.
Welcome back to Game Day Weekend. Earlier, Coach Walt was telling us about the basics of CrossFit, and now to help us demonstrate a CrossFit routine, we're gonna call in Coach RJ Garcia.
Hey guys, this is Coach RJ Garcia. He's the head coach of CrossFit Insurrecto, and he will be here to actually demonstrate the WOD that you will be doing today.
All right, are you ready, guys?
Not yet, but before we begin, I'd like to ask just a question that I'm sure everybody's thinking about. Is CrossFit already considered a sport, or is it a workout?
Yeah, good question. Those are actually two sides of the same coin. So, CrossFit, as it is originally, is a system just to develop overall fitness, right? Just a training system. But we use a sense of competition just to motivate you to push harder. That evolved into a sport on its own already. So there are CrossFit competitions happening all around the world. It's a very nice way for people to get interested, and also it's a nice goal for people to have to start to develop skills that allow them to showcase what they can do in these competitions. The nice thing about the CrossFit Games is it's an online competition primarily, or at the start, so pretty much everyone or anyone around the world can join it. Yeah, so it's that's why we say that with the CrossFit Games, we actually can find the fittest person on the planet. So let's start your warm-up. All right.
Okay, Coach, so after everything you've told us, I think we're very much inspired and a little nervous. So we're ready to start our workout. What's the first thing that we do?
All right, so a good warm-up starts with an exercise that will get your worries out of your mind, okay? Everything from the office or from school or whatever, just get them to leave it out the door and focus on the task at hand. So we'll just do a nice and short game. We call it the push game. So we'll be in partners, and then your goal is to off-balance your opponent. Right? So it'll be in pairs. So I guess the two of you guys will be paired up, then the two of you, and then Coach Walt and I will demo it. Okay, so you'll be facing each other, okay, at arm's length. You only can contact your partner or your opponent with the hands, okay? So there'll be a little bit of strategy here and timing. So your goal is to push your opponent off balance. There, right there. Once your opponent is off balance, you get the score. 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, it's 30 seconds. That's a tie. Good job. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 10 more seconds. Get your opponent, come on. 5 more seconds, get a score in. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, time. How was that, guys? Good, good. Okay, so let's keep going. Next is the bear crawl, just with straight arms and straight legs, okay? We're gonna bring our hands to the floor and then walk on your hands, let your legs follow, okay? Okay, Gretch, go first, conga line. Gretch, then Callie, then boom. Go around me, then go back. Straight arms, straight legs. That'll be very easy. Okay, go, 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 Callie. Let's do a conga line.
Something that's really explosive. It really builds your strength and your conditioning and your fitness level, and hopefully I'll be able to achieve that today.
Next, bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Okay, try to get your butt to go low as you can. 2 more rounds, go. Same bear crawl. Yep, but try to keep your knees as low to the floor as possible. Yeah. Let's still keep doing the conga line, but the next one will be Samson lunges. So fingers together, and then you'll reach up as you step forward, and then bring the knee down. Here you'll stretch the shoulders and the hips.
Although medyo natatakot ako kasi yun nga, I don't know what my condition is right now to do those exercises, but I think I'm more fit than the previous episode, so tignan natin.
Good, and then go back around.
Maybe it can help me with my training. Because I know CrossFit is also one way to cross-train. So, malay mo if okay ngayon, after bumalik pa ako to train for beach volleyball.
Open up your shoulders, open up your hips. Get a good stretch in there. Next, want something for your shoulders lang. Wall slide. Hips on the wall, shoulders on the wall, elbows on the wall, and hands. Try to push them onto the wall also. Bring your elbows down as far as you can, and then reach all the way up. Move slow, so 3 seconds to go down, 3 seconds to go up. So go nice and slow. Just slide your arms up until you're straight, then slide them down. If it's easy, try to flatten your back against the wall. That will make it a lot more challenging for your shoulders.
Overall workout, judging from what we see, from head to toe, it incorporates a lot of stability, strength, and core, conditioning, cardio. So it's an overall workout. That's why they get really pushed and get really tired and exhausted.
Next, let's just stretch your hip in the squatting position. So take 1 step forward, please. Okay, so get a shoulder width stance. So feet in your shoulder, as wide as your shoulders. Okay, and just go down to a squat down. Okay, only as low as you can keep your feet flat on the floor. Very good flexibility with you guys. Use your elbows now to push your knees out. Then try to arch your back a little bit. Push your chest back. Okay, let's exaggerate this position a little bit. Stand up again. Okay, move your feet out just a little bit wider than your shoulders. Okay, put your hands on your feet, and then, again, push your hips down. Use your elbows again to push your knees out and arch your back, chest up. Okay, now let's stretch your ankles a little bit. Hold across your foot. Okay, and then use your elbow, push your knee forward. Try to keep your foot flat on the floor. Try to keep your heel on the floor. There you go. All right, let's go back to the center. Chest up. Okay, now let's try to let go of your hands, reach your arms forward. Okay, and then from here, push your knees out and stand up. Good. Okay, one last to wake up your core, your torsos. We'll call this the Indian planks. All right.
I'm hoping it's not a lot of arm workouts because I have terrible upper body strength. I have chest arms. I'm a chess player and that's my skinny little arms, so hopefully it's a lot of leg work.
So, Walt and I will demonstrate it. Okay, so we'll first both start in a plank position here. Okay, so Walt will be the one to start it. Stand up and jump over me and go down the other side. Once we establish the plank, okay, ready, Gretchen, go. Jump, jump, jump. All right, Mia, next, step over, go. Step over. Good. All right, one jump, excellent. Let's go, Callie. Faster, faster. All right, boom, let's go.
Come on, keep moving, let's go.